Halo. Continue. Nice. Ini wifi kenapa sih? Hello, Professor.
Revelio.
Evening.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon.
Oh, si Rampok.
How? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I
Inscription?
read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
Apa
It's a
nih?
map of Hogwarts, to be
Oh.
sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Ngobrol lagi.
Revelio.
Ini di mana? 17. Oh. Ini apa assignment ya? Oke.
Revelio. Perhaps I'll come back to this. Lumos.
Handy resource
Revelio.
indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Anjing masih di lock. Profesor Rekat di mana ya? Oh, ini paling dekat nih.
Revelio. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio,
Incendio.
the fire-making spell, handy for lighting
Fire-making.
torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Anjing.
You may be
Tas lagi.
surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Incendio.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Revelio.
Nah, tadi itunya di mana? Oh, di sini.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete the list of tasks I provided. Then come and see me. At that point, I will teach you the fire-making spell.
Alright, Profesor.
Seems
Nih.
crossed.
Ini jauh sih tuh, kan jauh kan pepew. Manifest spell or requirements. Alhamdulillah.
Revelio.
Kita dapat ini tadi anjir. Nah, ini apa? YouTube anjir. Mana caranya masuk ke situ? Tadi kita dapat gear. Lihat dulu. 14. Oh anjir 14. Tapi not upgrade ya. Pakai aja berarti. Yoi. Lagi nggak? Ada lagi ya. Oh, ribut-ribut lagi nih.
Ready for another round?
Let's go.
think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Levioso!
Next time, perhaps.
Oh,
Accio!
oh gitu.
Nicely done.
Levioso!
Anjay.
Excellent form.
Lagi ya.
Levioso!
Keep trying.
Oh. Sabar anjir.
Levioso!
Accio!
Gelo.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Terus tadi pas dari itu gimana? Salah. Satu lagi. Win to run of Rose. Oh.
Revelio. Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Sebastian is the best, bro.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Anjir 3 lawan 2. Untung aja bawa Sebastian. Target lock ya. Oh.
Levioso. Protego.
Act like a winner.
Levioso!
Leviosa.
Accio. Oh, there goes my wager.
Levioso! Is that all you got?
Accio.
You're better than that! Levioso!
Find the one.
Levioso!
Don't shy away now.
Protego! Levioso! Accio!
Lu. Gelo.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance of winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Trên dầu. Levioso, Accio.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
You sound offended. What did I miss?
Galleon's
Revelio.
historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Pantas.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Of course, I'm ready.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus.
All right,
I
all
would
right.
rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame.
Oh,
Let us
okay.
begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Anjay, Incendio. Gelo. Oh ini. Oh, nggak bisa. Ini nggak usah deh. Oh ini nggak usah harusnya. Bentar. Ini mending serangan di sini. Ini lumos. Akio 4 oke sih. Oke.
Incendio.
Thank you, Paul.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Hello.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Oh, lumasnya aja deh yang kita salah.
Revelio.
Ini maju lumos. Nah. Atau bisa gini.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Hello. Dapat gear lagi nih. Enggak deh, collection itu. Ya kan?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Yo, ai. Nah, ini mengarah ke itu ya. Ini ada side quest nih. Bawah tapi ya.
Revelio.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy
Words
keeps
can
offering
be
to
cruel,
help me in
betul.
overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there.
Dangerous
It's
plants.
supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Wih, gelo. Meter jauh. Nah, kan jauh kan, anjing. Anjing belum ada lagi yang di sini. Ya udahlah, kita jalan kaki aja, jalan kaki. Sambil apa?
hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio.
Oh, ini kunci yang itu ya. Oh.
Revelio.
Cara bukanya gimana dah? Alah.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I really have made a mess of things.
Revelio.
Sini apa ya? Reparo kah? Reparo?
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Reparo.
Nggak juga anjir. Kita klaim-klaim dulu.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Alright, Cressida. Dulu tapi ya, satu-satu dulu. Ini dulu hidden corridor nih.
I say, teach me everything.
Revelio.
I'd like to open a shop in Hogsmeade myself one day.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I wish we didn't have to use the dagger.
Lah anjing. Ah. Terus ke turun deh. Di dalam. Oh, lihat sini.
Revelio.
Yang kemarin. Batuk si anjing.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first.
I'd be glad if I could convene at the Three Broomsticks instead. Someone was sat by the fire in our common room the other day.
Revelio.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a
Accio. Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio.
Hello. Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Lumos.
Minggir.
Revelio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Lawan nih kayaknya.
Incendio. Lumos.
Oh, ini bisa exit. Gelo. Seru juga anjing set quest. Lu dapet topi.
Revelio.
Oh. Itu sudah apa? The chest. Wait, man. Dapet topi tadi anjir. Wah, plus 17. Gelo. Di Indiana Jones anjing. Kita masih kurang nih anjir. Harus 10 defense ya. 15, ini 6, 15 lah. Defense kita nambah. Oke.
Revelio. Revelio.
Everyone has got their broom at least once. You just have to get back on.
I am relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Levioso.
Salah.
Lumos.
Against trolls. You know, there is such a thing.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Caranya gimana ya? Goblok anjing nunggu di situ.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one
Incendio.
victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Revelio.
Bentar, satu quest lagi. Mana lagi sih tadi? Side, nah, ini kan nanti. Nah ini nih. Deket sih.
Not sure he's in at the present moment.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Mana lagi guys?
Revelio.
Oh itu tuh.
Accio. Revelio.
Di dalam.
Accio.
Di atas pala gua banget nih.
Revelio.
Lihat lu. Mana bukunya tadi?
Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
Mana lu? Ah, itu loh. Deketin lubangnya. Ah.
Revelio.
Mana kita lagi anjir?
Revelio.
atas kah?
Revelio.
Oh itu kan.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio.
Let's get down, get down, get down. Oh. Oh, di situ dia deket. Turun berarti ya. Turun aja kalau di situ.
Revelio.
Any luck finding...
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Yang udah tadi Maya. Next kita ke sini berarti kan? Baca dulu guys. Ya. Sip, sip, sip.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, Professor Fig.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Talk to Sebastian. Sebastian di mana? Oh, dekat.
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Yang di bawah apa sih anjing?
Revelio.
Di bawah banget apa ya? Agak ada tapi anjir. Hilang. Nah, ada lagi.
Lumos. Revelio.
Adalah.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many
here.
students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Yes. Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Ini tiba-tiba udah malam GG sih. Bener aja langsung anjir.
Revelio.
Sabar. Sabar, kita cari kunci dulu nih. Ono lagi dia.
Accio.
Alright.
Revelio.
Nah, ketemu kan kamu? Yuk, deketin lagi. Nah.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Revelio.
Quietly now.
Anjir.
Silent as a grave.
Alah, kesini lagi dia. Cabut dong. Ah.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key.
Good gracious, what a mess!
Get the key, I got the key.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Sneaky peeky, sneaky peeky.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Itu diangkat ya. Berarti gua nggak butuh lumos, butuh ini.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out
exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Levioso!
Ini terus direparo kayaknya.
Reparo.
Incendio.
Accio.
Kayaknya gimana anjir?
I should use Reparo on this broken armor.
Nah, kan?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Masuk banget nih gua. Salah.
Lumos.
Banyak item nih, coba kita lihat gear-gearnya dulu. Anjir, ini bagus nih. Bagus ini sih. Original aja deh. Coba dapat topi tadi kita ya. Dapat ini 19 boleh. Oh, gue belum pakai ini ya. Ini 12.
Where might this lead?
Ini harus siap. Mending siap-siap dah. Ini kan di akhir. Ini tuh berarti ini. Harusnya lebih butuh lumos sih berarti dibanding hide gini. Ya, lumos aja berarti.
Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos. Reparo.
Mana caranya, bro?
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Wake up.
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego!
Yellow.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Accio. Incendio.
Gelo, hancur langsung, guys. Ke kiri nggak bisa nih. Kayaknya dibanding itu mending pakai ini deh.
Lumos. Accio.
Hurry. Goblok.
Revelio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Banyak nih.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio.
Gelo, jago banget kita. Wis.
is a book after all.
Revelio.
Buku apa nih? Offensive. Anjir, kayak habis perang gini, Cok. Enggak deh. Sebuah desa. Kayak ada cakep gini desanya.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Looking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Bitter pet 3 anjir. Mana ini gua? Balik aja deh. Bukan sini ya? Oh bener nih. Tapi questnya ada lagi nggak? Ada lagi kan? Southwing Defender.
Revelio. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
Let's go, let's go.
Revelio.
Begin.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with
Revelio.
wood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Hello,
I'll
Professor.
see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Oh.
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
Lumas. Maksudnya lumas. Menjadi Crucio. Imperio. Ini apa nih? Oh. Level up, level up. Dapat apa kita? Upgrade-nya gimana ya? Band on magic. Okay. Okay. Yaelah, sangar nih anjir.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Itu apa anjir? Oh.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Mission. Enjoy. Okay. Unveiling new opportunities like Hamlet's. Okay. Lihat quest dulu deh.
Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Future champion.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today.
Big
It all
match,
comes
yoi.
down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Bastian Swallow.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Confringo, Protego, Stupid,
Act like a winner.
Confringo,
Leviosa.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Come on.
Confringo. Protego. Give them what for.
Accio. Loom. Incendio. Levioso.
There goes my way.
Protego.
Wait.
Accio. Incendio.
Malu.
Find the one.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Don't shy away now.
Oke, lo 4 lawan 2, bro.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Beruntung aja
It's mostly
gua.
luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone.
Hoki aja, hoki,
Now,
hoki.
to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I don't know that I deserve this. Oh, gua nggak tahu.
Flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Side quest dulu, side quest. Oh, bukan di situ.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yes.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Yellow.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio.
Yellow.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Alah. Oh, kejauhan.
Accio.
Oke.
Incendio. Levioso.
Aduh, kecep 4 kali, salah anjir. Woi.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
That was something.
Dia harus pelan-pelan nih ininya. Soalnya dia ini.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Bener kan?
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Ini apa assignment ya? Ada lagi side questnya. Side quest baru kita ke main quest.
See you, my young friend.
Apa anjir? Oh.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Kontol. Yay!
I do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Nying. Mau pecah katanya.
Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Retak anjing.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
Prof. Ini di mana sih? Ya. Terus questnya di mana anjir? Training room di mana ya? Belum ada ya. Ah ya udah dah. Ini kan ini dulu aja.
What's that smell? Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil! soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit... Now, for our next task, we'll be planting...
I wonder if hippogriffs...
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Oh. 2 menit ya?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright sloth... Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Chopping cabbage. Aduh.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming.
Accio.
After honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio. Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself?
Oh, yeah?
Why, the very idea.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Thank you, Professor.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn...
I do wonder about
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness.
Jauh juga tuh di situ anjir. Hogwarts dulu aja dah. Ini dulu dong. Oh. Enggak ini dulu.
Competent, which he is.
Revelio.
Lah, kemana dia? Oh, bawah.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Shinnya. kita dapat glove. Here and where? Terus anjir, bisa lebih sih kalau di upgrade. Hantu di mana sih anjing? Ini lah kagak ada. Ada side quest. Nggak usah diulang apa itunya. Let's go.
Revelio.
He knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
Revelio.
your potion stations.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Thank you, Garrett.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Edurus. Oh, bukannya Felix Felicis. Oh, itu nggak ada ya kayaknya deh. Ya, kita tungguin aja, guys. Yoi. Kapan lagi, Bang? Game bagus, gratis, ya kan? Udah kelar.
And now we add the mallow sweet
And that's odd. What's happening? Wait,
Masa lagi?
it's not supposed to.
Wih,
Get it!
yang bener aja. Ya elah Gareth, udah gue capek-capek ngambilin lu barang.
Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley
Sumpah, seru,
did not
Bang.
do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as
Revelio.
well.
Seru. Side questnya juga seru, terus bikin penasaran. Pike-nya juga ada. Walaupun pasti agak beda ya sama yang di movie-nya, series movie. Tapi seru kok, overall seru. Gue lagi jalanin side quest, malah kalau lagi ada main mission yang agak jauh gitu, main side quest gua.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Tapi yang pasti awal-awal apa namanya banyak
I'm
dialog.
sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere.
Main Bang, seru kok ini game-nya.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Karena masih di Hogwarts kan, jadi banyak dialog. Cuman kalau udah keluar map nih, udah di world map, bakal banyak fight-nya. Soalnya ini kan masih belum kebuka tuh. Yang 4 hari tanggal 31 ya. Yang 4 hari lagi juga ini kan apa namanya? Mau ada free lagi kan kalau nggak salah, cuman gue belum tahu tuh. Ini masih banyak tuh. Mapnya gede juga soalnya. Kalau di Hogwarts emang apa namanya? Pasti ini apa? Dialog dulu. Nanti kalau udah keluar map Hogwarts baru. Ini jauh banget anjing misinya. Gue gak punya tepek situ lagi. Berarti ya keluar ya. Ya tergantung lu mau fokus apa namanya main mission atau side quest. Kalau fokus main mission kan lu nggak perlu gituin side quest. Cuma kan enaknya saat quest bisa dapat item atau dapat belajar spell gitu. Anjing nge-frame. Yalah.
Revelio.
Bukan, gue nggak tahu ya. Mungkin karena gue pakai HDD kali ya. Gak gue taruh di SSD soalnya ini. Nggak, apa spek PC lu apa berapa bang? Coba, mana tahu di atas gua kan. Tapi overall aman sih, mungkin karena apa, gua keluar map nih ke Words map, jadi kayak baru loading gitu sih. Seterusnya lah sama gua 1660 bang, 1660 gua.
I should investigate.
Kalau gue yang 1660 super sih. Gue pakai ini i3 Gen 12.
What are you up to now?
Ini ada side quest tapi ntar aja lah. Ini dulu jauh soalnya. Anjir. Anjing, 26. Anjing belum bisa lagi. 13 ya? Level 13.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with
Asli.
Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor...
Harusnya jadi banyak sih yang main gara-gara free.
You at Gringotts.
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony.
Soalnya
the portkey brought us there after the dragon
apa namanya? Kalau gua pas awal-awal itu kan gue biasanya kalau main game AAA nyeting grafik tuh gue turunin 1. Kalau pakai 1660 udah auto medium sih rekomennya, jadi gue nggak turunin lagi.
I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer
Harusnya sih
Singer
cukup
needs.
ya. Maksudnya kalau emang lu
I am going to watch and listen to
agak
find out
pas lagi
precisely
main
what Harlow
itu
is up to.
banyak ngeframe-nya, coba turunin aja ininya, quality-nya.
Remember, I am here if you need me.
Kalau gua kan karena udah medium jadinya nggak gua turunin.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Marah-marah anjing.
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would...
Revelio.
Oh, gear slot gua full. Sumpah. Ini sama ya. Shell-nya bagus ini harusnya sih. Oh, di depan dia. Boleh. Oh, dapat won. Gitu. Aja. Stabil kok kalau udah ini paling kalau lu keluar map Hogwarts baru gitu. Ya kayak misalnya tempat-tempat baru didatangin aja gitu loh bang. Masih agak frame buat apa namanya? Buat nge-render. Normal lah maksudnya kayak gitu. Nggak yang gimana.
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go
Wait.
that far.
Ini bisa jual-jualin nih.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Mungkin kalau ya kita bisa jual-jualin nih. Nah ini 0 kita bisa jual.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Ini jangan dijual, mau dipakai anjir. 17, 19, 7, 4 kita jual. Boleh. Ini 7 ya. Tobat tool. Endurance potion. Maxima.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. What's the point of toiling if it can be done with magic?
Wih, dapat hand gloves. Dalam.
Revelio. I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Ini ada busuk nih.
Protego!
Itu ada misi itu kena nggak ya? Ada gear lagi. Oh, hand gloves ya tadi. Boleh pilih saja. Quest terus ke gun. Oh iya benar. Bukan yang itu sampai sini salah. Beli nih. Nah. Wait. Wait, Kelo.
Akio.
Incendio. Aduh, salah. Nah, itu dia. Bakar lo anjing. Si anjing belum mati. Ini apa nih, bounty? Please welcome. Lagi buru biar misinya kelar.
Yes.
Nice. Wih, kalangan pon. Nah, itu loh. Kayak markas tuh. Buset, rame banget itu.
An encampment. This must be it. Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Gelo.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Accio! Incendio!
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be making
Revelio.
more of an example.
Accio! Incendio!
We're minute dying, are we?
Protego!
Anjing, kaget gua.
You are there. Accio! Incendio!
Loh.
Accio! Incendio!
Loh.
Revelio!
Oh, di atas. Ada lagi yang di atas ya?
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Protego!
Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Dar!
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Accio! Incendio!
Ah, loh.
Chill spells. No! I will make you pay.
Protego!
Cing, kaget gua.
Accio! Incendio!
Brandroth won't be stopped.
Revelio!
Bangsat.
Accio! Revelio! Accio!
That was pitiful. Are you quite finished? You're pathetic.
Protego.
No, that's
Seru anjir, seru bang. Download aja download.
Red Rock will lead us to
Accio.
victory.
Incendio.
Ah,
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts. Lumos.
Polek-polek dulu. Mana caranya, bro?
Revelio.
Dalam kah?
Lumos.
Suruh
Quite
balik.
an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Kita masih banyak yang belum di loot sih tapi di sini.
Revelio.
Itu apa?
Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Oh,
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
di atas ya.
Revelio. Lumos.
Dapat gear lagi. Gua satu. Enam anjir. 16, 26. Soalnya bisa teleport harusnya ya kan, teleport aja.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Okay, Arn, it's okay.
All the best to you.
Oh, ada side quest lagi.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned. We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Harus nyelam berarti ya, nyelam. Kan harus balik. Dive in the Black Lake Event. Oh iya kan harus nyelam anjir. Mana nyelam banget.
Grace, what was it you needed my help with?
I was hoping you could dive down and retrieve a treasured family astrolabe lost during a doomed stargazing cruise.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Ini kah? Anjir, banyak nih gue lihat-lihat. Tapi lumayan dapat gear. Nah, ini enaknya kalau side quest dapat gear terus anjir penuh dong. Nih kita pakai ini lagi outfit ya tadi dapat ya. Anjay. Ini upgradable kan? Nah, iya. Oh, shell gue banyak nih. Batu lu jual-jualin dulu itemnya.
Lumos.
They must have come this way. Think! They must have come this way. Think!
Ini.
The student who ran all those goblin lawyers.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Coba lihat requirement-nya ada, Bang.
What do you have for sale?
Cari di
I
Google
sell
aja deh.
only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion,
Soalnya-
then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to
Apa
this
ya?
area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy.
Ini kan
and
termasuk game AAA gitu. Takutnya nggak bisa sih, tergantung spek laptop lu juga sih.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
Coba cari aja requirement Hogwarts Legacy. Terus dicocokin sama spek laptop yang lu punya. Settingan lo pasti ada.
What do you have for sale?
Kalau settingan lo tuh pasti ada. Shell banyak nih. Sembilan.
Hope to see you again sometime.
Masih berapa? 12 tiket lagi sih kebuka. Outfit luar gua belum ada lagi.
Lumos.
They must have come this way. Think!
Daleman harusnya ini sih. Oh bukan lah, ini dong berarti. Oh dapat clock kita.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Oh, apaan ini?
They must have come this way. Think!
Lumos.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Naik anjing belum lagi. Tadi kita dapat ini ya. Dapat gear. AI 13, cok. Sama ya. Ini aja. Kita belum ada lagi nih anjir. Warna putih bagus nih.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen.
Lawan
I'm busy
dong.
with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Gelo, ribut-ribut kita guys. Wis. Ribut-ribut nih.
I see you.
Protego.
Stop that at
Accio.
once.
Incendio.
Wah. Anjir. Lawan
Oh, what's
Rockwood.
the light go out
Bukan.
of your eyes?
Bos kah, bos?
Ransom, hang on. We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead
Incendio.
body.
How embarrassing!
Protego.
Wait.
You've made a
Ah.
grave mistake.
Accio. Incendio.
Gelo dibakar, bos.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted
Lumos.
in such a manner.
Revelio.
And so close to Hogwarts.
Apa nih?
Lumos. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my
My wife?
interest in Merlin.
Lalu lu
Gave me a
kan
book
cewek,
when we
lah
were
anjing
students at
lesbi.
Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in
Bangsat
Nottingham
lesbi
Island.
dia.
She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Anjing lesbi ternyata.
Myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Semalam ya.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Ini gimana, bro? Oh, sini. Oh, berarti yang tadi di situ. Wih, mundur.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh ini nih.
Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
Gelo. Terus ini apa?
Beard, how beautiful!
Udah gitu dong. Anjing.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio.
Oh.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Saya dapat. Oh, bisa pakai gear yang itu ya. Nah. Bukan deh. Topi kan juga. Ini ya topi. Topinya begini ada bulunya. Shell kita enggak. Oh ini rok nih yang warna putih. Nah. Fit. Nah. Merlin trial ya. Kita lihat ada side quest lagi nggak? Oh ini dulu nih. Bisa teleport langsung anjing. Oh, ternyata udah jadi harusnya ya. Potionnya. Apalagi di mana tadi anjing? Adalah gak bisa dari pencet F anjing. Oh, section the map. Di mana ya? Oh, ini belum ada. Astronomy wings. bukan. Bell Tower tuh yang itu. Ravenclaw Trophy. Oh, ini greenhouse. Nah, udah jadi kan? Lagi ya? Yang tadi jadi apaan dong? Oh, ini ditendil leaves. Oh, buat bikin potion. Dan nunggu siang aja. Nah, siang kan? Beda sendiri bajunya anjing. Warna putih goblok.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches
Nah, ini
and wizards you
dapat
might
spellnya
encounter.
dari side quest.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Nah, belajar spell, dapat spell.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Kita ganti dulu Expelliarmusnya ke aja. Beda, ngobrol dulu deh.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Right. Oh. Kita kan bisa gini ya.
Still at it,
Incendio.
Kelo. Combo. Ah, dah capek.
Excellent defensive skills.
Masih.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Dah. Iya, terima kasih sudah menonton. Kita lanjut besok. Ambil nyicil side mission manja. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.